Hi. So we learned about the PWD command, or the present working directory command, which essentially shows us the current directory on our system that the terminal can readily access. Okay. What's even more useful is the ability to change the present working directory, because as you can imagine, it starts off pointing to your home folder, but most often you do not want to target files and folders in your home folder. Maybe the target file that you want to work on, or wherever you want your command to have an effect on, is outside your home folder, and so there's a need to be able to change into another folder. And we're going to learn about a command called cd, or also known as change directory, which helps you to change your present working directory. So if I do ls here, you can see that there are folders that are accessible from the present working directory, which is my home folder. So every folder in here is accessible. Something like desktop, development, document, downloads, libraries, movies, music, and all the other folders that you can see here. And so the way you change your present working directory into another folder is, first of all, the folder should already be accessible in your present working directory. There are ways to access things that are outside, but that is not what I'm talking about now. For now, if you want to change into a folder or a directory that is accessible from your present working directory, it is as simple as typing cd and then you follow it with the name of the directory that you want to change to. So let's say I want to change directory to my desktop, then I basically type desktop. Okay, now there's one more trick that I want to show you here. If you are typing the name of a directory, you can save yourself some keystrokes by pressing the tab key after typing a few characters in the name of the folder, because pressing the tab key initiate a process where the terminal is going to autocomplete the name for you if it is able to do that. So I type cd desktop, and now you can see that the prompt in my terminal has changed. Now it is pointing to desktop. And one more way that you can use to verify that is to do the pwd command, and you can see that indeed now it is pointing to users/pi/desktop. Initially it was pointing to users/pi, and this was possible because desktop is accessible from the users/pi folder. So now that we are on the desktop, we can execute the ls command to see what is on my desktop. You can see that on my desktop I have a folder called Arduino, I have a folder called docs, I have a folder called MATLAB, and I have a folder called Wike Demo. So, and you can also verify that from here. You can see that it is not showing the hard drives because it is not part of what the command is supposed to show, but you can see the folders, and if there was any file here, it is going to show the file as well. Now you know how to move from a parent folder to a child folder. How do you move from a child folder to a parent folder? Now if I do cd dot dot, what I'm basically telling the terminal to do is it should change the present working directory to the parent of the current working directory. And you can see that we were able to access the desktop directory from users/pi. So if I do cd dot dot, I'm telling it that go back to your parent, which is going to result in us going to users/pi. So if I do this now, you can see that my prompt is no longer pointing to desktop. And if I do pwd, you can see that we are back to users/pi. And if I do ls, you can see that it is listing what is in users/pi. Now, if you want to change from a parent to a child and a child, or a parent to a grandchild, it is as simple as separating you give it a full path to the child. So let me clear the screen here and let's do ls. So if I do ls, you can see that we can access the desktop, right? So if I do cd desktop, on my desktop there is a MATLAB folder, so I want to go to the desktop and go to the MATLAB folder. So I can complete the path by typing MATLAB, and when I hit enter, you can see that now my present working directory is in my MATLAB folder. And if I do ls, you can see that now it is listing some files that I have created in the MATLAB folder. Things might look different on your system, but the most important thing is knowing about the commands and what you're able to do. Okay, so now that my present working directory is the MATLAB folder, if I change to the parent, where do you think I will go to? I will go to the desktop, because if you look at the path here, it is moving from users, you come to Pi, from Pi you go to desktop, and you go to MATLAB. So if I'm at MATLAB and I do cd dot dot, which means changing to the parent, then I'm changing to desktop. So you can see that having executed that command, now my present working directory is the desktop, and I can do cd dot dot again, and it is going to take me to my home folder. So this is it about the change directory command, a very important command for you to know about as a programmer. Thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video where we start talking about commands that helps us to deal with files and folders, like creating files, renaming them, and deleting them.